3, 2, 1.
Here we go! Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the HerdU podcast. I'm Tessa.
I'm Adam.
And we are happy you're here. Adam, what's going
What's
on?
up? Not much.
Dude, this has been a bad week. I'm just going to say it. Like, it is so craziness.
Yeah. With the craziness of like the end of the school year, right? Work, and then stuff like for me personally, there's been a lot. I mean, this has just been a crazy week.
Oh, let me tell you.
So,
it's a lot. So I always thought this would be kind of random, but when I had kids, I wanted them in May so that I could have all summer with them. That was the worst idea I ever did in my life. Well, not like I did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but like,
no, I get it.
I really should have had a March baby or something. Because like trying to have birthday stuff, end of school stuff, it's too much.
It's a lot.
Anyways, it's a lot.
Yeah, but
listen, we're just thriving. We're just pushing through a couple more weeks and we got this.
One day at a time, baby.
So yeah, a couple more awards.
Yeah.
Well, one more awards.
Yeah.
Well, I guess sports awards too, but and then graduation and Chromebook pickup at all the campuses.
Fun stuff.
Man, rocking and rolling.
We're in the middle of it, and listen, it's here.
Yeah, it's here.
So let's get ready.
That's what one of the texts was like. He didn't work last summer, and so he was asking me, "Is it really weird without the teachers?" I'm like, "Yeah, but in a different way. Like it's weird, but like good at the same time. Like it's a little bit not like a breather." Because I was like, "Friend, you're gonna be real busy," but it's just different. Yeah,
it is. It's kind of a weird feeling to have the schools empty, especially when you're walking around seeing kids and teachers. But definitely get some stuff done.
For sure. All right, well, let's move right along. Then what's the new scoop?
The survey that you might have gotten.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that. Okay. So we've kind of mentioned this before, but HerdU is evolving. Let's say that. So it kind of started off as this podcast, and it will continue as this podcast. But our heart's desire is to get more learning out. And so we sent out a survey couple of days ago. I only have 56 people out of like 420 who have filled that out, and I did give you until the end of the week, or not end of this week, until the end of the year, so that's totally fine. But if you guys get a moment, please fill that out, because that's going to help guide us with our learning. You will have different learning opportunities throughout the year if your principal designs it, or if you I don't know, if you decide, hey, on a Saturday morning I want to learn something. Actually, please don't do that on a Saturday morning, but you get the point. Like, it's asynchronous, so you can do it anytime you want. And it's just going to be over a variety of topics that we have for technology in our classroom. And you will be compensated for it, but not with cash.
Yeah.
So you guys can't see this, but we have a giant room next door that's just filled with stuff for your classroom. So anything from like expo markers to traveling desk. I mean, there's tons of stuff in there. So this survey will help us guide that and allow us to get some content created this summer for you. So just fill that out, because it really means a lot to us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Get to know what you guys think about it. So
yeah, and it's all like G Suite stuff, Clear Touch. Like, I didn't go into any of like the actual curriculum part of it, because that's a whole other beast. For training, I don't really feel like that's purposeful in this setting at this moment. But yeah, so we're excited to create some new learning opportunities for you guys. So, and Adam, I don't have a tech tip because this is our last one. That makes me so sad. This is our last podcast for the school year. But we do hope that you turn your computer off and really don't do anything this summer.
Yeah.
Just chill and hang out.
Rest.
Yes. I mean, you could start thinking about school like maybe, I don't know, August 1st. 17th, I don't know, whatever.
August.
It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so we don't really have a tech tip for you guys. Just, I don't know, just hope you put it away for a little bit. So
yeah, catch up with family, vacation.
Absolutely.
Go spend some time with family. I mean, just get away from the hustle and bustle.
Yes. Ugh. Anyways.
Sounds great.
Sounds great. Also, we will not be pushing out podcasts during the summer. I kind of have a vision of something I want to send out, and I don't, like, Adam kind of looked at me like he got real excited, but I don't. So there's a lot of times where we hear words in the tech world, even like from the IT or from us, and I'm like, what does that mean? And I thought kind of like a maybe a catchphrase theme or a buzzword shorts
Yeah.
that are a minute under that explains what that means.
Oh yeah,
I thought about, I think that's what we might do for the summer.
for sure.
Just create some fun little snippets like that.
Yeah.
Not a podcast, but
Well,
just little shorts.
And those are great because I mean you don't spend a whole lot of time watching something, right? So
Yeah.
it's straight to the point,
Right.
kind of like a not really a tech tip, if you will, but it's more like
Yeah.
what you said. Yeah, it's a
Just to
word
keep
that-
us integrated with you guys and share some content knowledge.
Yeah, yeah. So we don't lose our.
Can't lose our viewings.
No, we need to keep those up.
And actually, our shorts are doing really well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy to me.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know about the shorts, we put some out.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not as frequent, but we do
No.
we do try to do one after every pod,
Yeah.
and go check them out.
I like it because it's really hard to put content in 1 minute.
It is.
I don't know. It's kind of a challenge.
It is.
So I think we're going to have to really think hard about
Well,
that.
I mean, we got to get creative on it, but it's right up our alley.
I'm
Right.
excited.
Get
We'll
challenged.
still be able to be creative and still interact with our HerdU fans.
100%. So look out for those.
Perfect.
Interact
Mm-hmm.
and share.
Perfect. Okay, Adam, what are you loving?
This week has been, like we were talking about, it's been kind of a wild week, but it's also an exciting week because my daughter graduates from
That's
WT.
so cool.
Go Buffs.
Hey, look, you have their merch on.
I did. So
Go
that's the
Buffs.
reason I told Anastasia this morning. I said, I'm going to wear my WT shirt. We're recording. So yeah, we're super excited. She's been emotional. We've been emotional all week.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool thing, a rewarding thing. She doesn't know. So we've been asked what she wants to do right
Yeah.
after. She's like, I think I want to travel a little bit. Like she's worked so hard for it. And so we're excited for her, but yeah, that's what I'm excited about.
I'm excited
She's
for you.
she's going to be the first generation college grad.
That's so cool.
So we're pumped. Our whole family's pumped. We're excited. So
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a major celebration.
yeah, no, absolutely. So we'll get to celebrate her and just kind of tell her we're proud of her. So we got some friends coming on the weekend and just kind of celebrate with her and family and stuff. So
That's awesome.
that's what we're loving. That's what
Yeah,
I'm loving.
that's-
Actually, the whole family's loving.
I feel
it.
like you could be loving that for weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Are you going to film it or do anything? Or are you just going to like sit in the moment?
Oh no, yeah, we're just gonna enjoy it.
Good.
Yeah, we're not doing all that. I mean, we'll take some pictures and kind of just
Yeah.
snap some memories, but I think sitting through it, Anastasia said she don't mind me sharing this because she said I'm gonna be like a total wreck
Oh, for sure.
for the whole deal, and I
Yeah.
said I'll probably lose it during the ceremony,
Yeah.
but you know us, man, we're macho, right?
Yeah.
We don't get super emotional. I will. It's just one of those deals, man. You see it, and then once you like so you envision it, but then once you actually see it, I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
So
excited.
cool. I'm excited for her.
Can't put those emotions in words.
Lots of change happening.
Yeah,
Lots
we're
of change
excited.
after this. Very cool. Okay, so what I'm loving is going to sound kind of weird. I had to go to the doctor on Tuesday. Ugh. And I was listening to a podcast and something really spoke to me.
Yeah.
And it's talking about how grief and hope must live together. And so there's so many things that we are grieving right now, like whether it's a child moving out or I don't know, like a spouse cheating on you or a death of a loved one. Or like teachers moving classrooms, like that there's still a certain loss in that.
For sure.
And that was just really powerful because a lot of times when we grieve, we're just stuck in that sadness, right? Like, I'm never getting out of it. I'm never doing this. Just that sadness. And we have to have that hope as well that we're not always going to be in the valley. Like, we're going to come up at some point.
Yeah.
Like, it might be 40 years, like, in the wilderness.
Yeah.
But at some point, I have to have that hope that it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And so that really, really touched me. And I've just had to cling on to that this week and will forever, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, but grief and hope must coexist.
That's great.
You can't have one without the other.
That's so true too. You don't think about it until you kind of hear it, right?
Yeah.
And then you just have time to meditate on it. So that's great.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
That's what I'm loving. I love those podcasts.
Yeah, those are good, especially when you're going somewhere and all you got is windshield time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, pick one of your favorite ones and read it, or not read it, listen to it while you're driving, and just let that tumble in there for a little bit.
I agree.
Good job.
All right. Well, Adam, this is our 28th episode.
28.
Insane.
Who would have thought?
End of the year. Okay. I was not planning on doing this, but what has been your favorite moment from this podcast?
The favorite moment?
Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot. We didn't even prep for this.
I know. Well, I don't even know if I have just a single moment. Like, I think the whole experience of doing this, like, has been great for me.
Yeah.
I've said it in another podcast before where, like, I've never really wanted to sit in front of a camera and figure out, like, what I would say or what I would do. And then, like, it's enabled us to actually talk about things, get creative about the content we're putting out.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about Dana the other day, like thanking her for allowing our creativity, because we're both very creative people.
Oh yeah.
And this has opened a different outlet, I think.
Yeah.
So
anyways, I think that's what, I mean, the whole thing
the whole concept.
It's been great.
Yeah. I think mine is just the whole aspect of it, from the planning of it. And there's some times where it's like, hey, what are we talking about today? But, you know, like, for the most part, we have a little bit of a game plan.
Yeah.
To the editing, to the people saying, hey, I really like this tip, or hey, thanks for sharing that information. Just the whole concept of it.
Yeah.
Like, we had that vision, and I feel like it has come to life.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
anyway.
great. I did see enough. I haven't told you this, but I was walking down junior high the other day, and I guess some of you guys may watch it or listen to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
While we're on, while kids are doing something. I don't know how you do it, but there was a couple of kids that were like, hey, look, it's the guy from the podcast. And I turned around and I didn't say anything, like, but it made me feel good that, like, that people were watching it, and then they recognized me. It was funny, but he's like, yeah, it's the guy from the podcast. Yeah. So I kind of chuckled and kept watching.
I had a similar story. One of my former students, I guess, walked into the tech room, and, you know, Irene and them, they watch us.
Yeah.
And they're like, is that Miss Stowe? She was like, yep. She's like, it is. They're on the podcast. Like, she remembered my voice from 4th grade, and now she's in high school.
Yeah,
so,
that's funny.
Anyway. But, guys, it's been a pleasure. We're excited. We are not going away.
No.
We'll have some things out this summer, and we look forward to season 2.
Yeah, season 2 is going to be banging.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys come on back.
Yeah.
We'll miss it, but
craziness.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
For sure.
But all right. Well, guys, once again, just thank y'all so much for your support, for your love, for your feedback, all that good stuff. But we're grateful that we get to be the two people behind the camera here and just sharing a little bit about our district with you guys. So we hope that, obviously, you have a few more weeks of school, but we do really hope that you have just an amazing plus summer, and we can't wait to see you guys in the fall. So that's it. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.